Hi everyone, my name is Shanetta White and I did a case study on a 9-year-old little girl by the name of Sanaya Brown, who is a rising 4th grader. I did a development of emotional and social development while observing her. While observing her, I noticed very few things in the emotional and social development milestones. She showed a lot of competitivity when she was with her friends. As in a small group, if her friends did something, she would immediately step in and say, "Hey, I can do that better." This shows that she has reached her milestone of being competitive and having a competitive spirit with her friends. She also was in a cheerleading club. With this cheerleading club, she says she loved it because of her competitive spirit. It all blended together. She told me numerous of jokes and she says she loved to be humorous. She says she liked it when all her friends got along so she told jokes so that everyone can get along and laugh and joke together. This showed an emotional skill with her. She was also a child who was very helpful with chores around the house, such as cleaning the table after a meal or tidying up her personal belongings, which were in her room. Her mother said she had great skills when it came to that because she cleaned every day. Sanaya showed that her peers were very important to her. She was kind of unlatching herself from her mother's approval and her mother's being under her mother by being dealing more with her friends. She said that she was very positive when around her friends and she loved when all her friends got along. I have researched that in this stage of emotional development, most children at school age do not like conflict and they like to resolve conflict because the approval of their peers are very important. And I saw this a lot while observing her with her friends. She loved to be the little clown of the group, which was very funny to me while observing her. This goes along with your peers being something that you need to be accepted by. With emotional and social skills in development at this age group, having your peer approval is a very important thing, and I have noticed that within this child at her age of 9. While observing her with all the milestones, she met all the milestones for emotional and social development. And it was very exciting to see that these key points were dead on while observing her. She was a child who loved to have her peers' approval. She kind of shunned away from her mother because she liked to be around her friends more. And at this age, it's normal. Also, her competitiveness with her cheerleading team. She liked to be competitive with her friends, but she also knew what limit to stop it at so that it can meet her approval and they can all still be friends. While observing Sanaya, I will say that I have learned that at age 9 that we all are waiting for approval of our friends. She is a rising 4th grader, so it kind of falls in with while going to grade school, which is 6th grade to 8th grade. You want the pre-approval of your friends. So with this milestone, with this age group, you're working on how to be more accepted by your peers or what works best in the group or the crowd that you will soon associate with. When concluding my research for Sanaya, I will say that she's meeting all milestones for her age group with social and emotional development, and there were no red flags. With her being the only child, I would say you could not really tell, being that she loved to have friends around and she knew how to share, she knew how to cooperate, being that the center of attention was not just on her, but it was about everyone. Thank you.